This state park is known for being small and also known for the lake and fishing here. So there's a boat landing. You can go and rent a canoe or a kayak or bring your own boat and go fishing. There are hiking trails and there are campsites. The campsites are close together but in a pretty little area. Right now on the side of the road I'm seeing some deer hoof prints right here. So there's some wildlife, there are some birds. I've heard that the agate, the little agate display that they have is also really cool, but I didn't get the chance to check it out. I got here after the building closed today. So this state park, you would think it's on Moose Lake, but it's actually situated around Echo Lake. It is right off of 35, like right off of 35 on near-ish Duluth. I don't know what near Duluth means, but to me this is close to Duluth. This is my first time at this state park, but I did read online reviews. One of the online reviews said that the hours are often incorrect or were incorrect when they came, so they didn't get to check out the agates either. So I would recommend calling ahead of time just to make sure if you're just super excited about those agates. Another person said it's a small but nice park. I would agree so far. So I heard it was small, and so I actually looked it up, and it is a park of just over 1,000 acres, which is kind of big still, but small for state parks. Someone else said the bathrooms were clean. Another person said it's a lovely place to camp, which I bet is true because it is so small. There's probably a few people here and it would be a nice place just to kind of hang out and be close to a lake. There's also a swimming beach, so that would be nice with children as well. And another person said there's a lovely display of agates, which we'll have to take their word for it. I'm actually here at the state park after having visited Banning State Park earlier today. You can check out that video. I will link it at the end of this one. If you're heading on your way up the North Shore or up to Duluth, you could stop at one or both of these state parks right along Highway 35. It's such a nice day to be outside. It's kind of cold. The weather is so nice. Honestly, it kind of makes me want to go for a swim, but the water's cold already. It is October. The bathrooms are clean. You could play horseshoe. I don't think I've ever actually played a game of horseshoes, and I don't know what the rules would be, and I don't know if it's fun. But they do have a horseshoe game set up here, if that's what you're into. I'm here, and I'm gonna go do this little loop. So this is a smaller state park, but it is on a lake, and I am a sucker for a state park on a lake. I'm a lake girl. Makes me want to camp here and bring my canoe and paddle around. You can hear the highway here, so I can hear the traffic on 35. You can probably hear it too on the GoPro, but it still is nice and peaceful. It just has that noise factor that you can't escape. And the wind is picking up, which I love. I love the sound of wind in trees at parks like this. I'm kind of bummed about the agate thing not being open right now. I was kind of excited about that. I think that'd be cool to check out. I always wanted to learn more about agates. I guess there are agates in this area because of the Ice Age. I don't know, I didn't do my research, but something with like the Ice Age and the water that used to be in this area was connected to Lake Superior. So you can find Lake Superior agates here, which is kind of cool. There's a whole informational, learning kind of activity, that you can do here, but just not today. So make sure to call ahead and make sure that you know they're gonna be open when you get here, because I was just here late in the day, but there was a review online saying that the hours were off online, so. It only took me maybe 15-20 minutes to drive here from Banning State Park. So if you're going to Banning State Park and you want to check out another place along the way, come here. So here's what I would do if I were you, and you are planning a trip to go up and stay on the North Shore somewhere, North Shore of Lake Superior, and you're going to drive past Banning State Park and Moose Lake State Park on the way. I would say stop at Banning State Park on the way up, because that's a lot of energy and a lot to see. And then after your vacation on the North Shore, when you're feeling a little more maybe relaxed or you've done a lot outside already, then hit Moose Lake on your way back. This one's a lot more low-key, fewer people, and less to see and explore. So that's what I would do. When you're on the North Shore, there are tons of places to check out, and I make lots of videos actually on the North Shore at different hikes, camping locations, especially the Gunflint Trail. So check out more of my videos for more explanation, ideas. So we're back, did this trail. That's pretty cool. It's kind of getting late in the day and I do have to drive a long way tonight to get home. Also, the fishing is supposed to be decent in this lake. I love hiking and checking out the whole park, but there's just something about being by the water. I could just hang out by the lakeside and be just as happy sitting here and enjoying the water. I will probably be back here sometime. Today's been a lot of fun, and now you should watch the video that I made earlier today at Banning State Park. I will link that right here so you can watch it too. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it.